We are going to make a IoT based water quality monitoring system. For this we require a Raspberry Pi and ADS1115 ADC converter, which is used to convert the analog signals to digital signals, because so we are using turbidity sensor. Turbidity sensors provide analog signals, so we have to convert the analog signals into digital signals, because our Raspberry Pi do not have any inbuilt analog to digital converter. So we use an ADC converter, an LGZD sensor. It is used to connect with the turbidity sensor, some connecting wires, LAN cable to connect the Raspberry Pi, and a micro USB cable. For software, we are going to use Python 3.0. In this, we are going to run our program so that we can send our data to the cloud, and so that's it. So first of all, the turbidity sensor is connected to our LGZD sensor. In turbidity sensor, we have red, yellow, and blue wires. So simply we connect the pin 1, 2, 3 of LGZ sensor to the turbidity sensors. The analog pin is connected to the analog to digital converter, means ADC converter. This ADC converter is connected to the Raspberry Pi. So in ADC connector we have VDD, ground, SDA, SCL and A1. So VDD, ground, SDA and SCL connected to the Raspberry Pi, the same pins which are provided in Raspberry Pi 3, and the A1 pin is connected to the LGZD sensor of the turbidity sensor. The power supply to the turbidity sensor is provided by the Raspberry Pi 3. A turbidity sensor uses 5 volt of power supply, so we just connect the 5 volt power supply to our turbidity sensors. So the connections are made as according to the block diagram. So now we have connected the Raspberry Pi to our ADC converter and also the turbidity sensor, as you can see in the video. That's it. Now we are going to connect our Raspberry Pi to our laptop. Make sure you have enabled the sharing option in your Wi-Fi so that the Raspberry Pi can use your Wi-Fi network. After connecting the Raspberry Pi, just enter in command prompt ipconfig so that the IP address of the Raspberry Pi is shown. Note down the address and again type the. So we are going to ping our Raspberry Pi. So enter command ping Raspberry Pi .mshome.net. If our Raspberry Pi is connected, then it will be ping, or if it is not connected, then it says only timeout. So just note down the IP address. We will be using this IP address to connect our Raspberry Pi. Just download VNC Viewer. It is used to virtually access the Raspberry Pi. Our Raspberry Pi has its own OS. So with the help of VNC Viewer, we can virtually access this OS and operate the Raspberry Pi like a new computer. So just enter the IP address you have just copied from your command prompt and press enter. It will be asking for a username and password, so just the username will be Pi and the password will be Raspberry. Now we are in the Raspberry Pi OS, so it's just like a simple operating system. You just go to the programming and open Python 3.0, because we are using Python 3.0 as a programming language. Create a new file or open a file. If you have previously entered the program, just create a file and type this program exactly as it is. Run the program. It will save and run the program. If no error is found, then the program will run, and the value of the turbidity which we are connected will shown in the output. Here you can see the output of the program. So in the program we have limited the value of the turbidity sensor. If it is less than 27,500, then the water will be not drinkable, means the water is not pure. If the value is greater than 27,500, then water is pure and we will drink and it is drinkable. Just check various water samples so that you can easily understand that the water is drinkable or not, and you can see the value is changing if the water is not drinkable. To send our values to the cloud, we'll just use two commands, that r is equal to request.get, and in the quotes we will give the URL of our cloud platform. So now we will send our data to our cloud platform. We are using an IBM Watson cloud platform. So in this Node-RED application is used. In Node-RED application, we will create a flow chart so that um, we can get the input from our turbidity sensor and show and send them to cloud. You can see that the value is changing as per the time we have given. It will be 100 milliseconds, so that time will change after 100 milliseconds, and the value will change according to that. So by this, we will send the value of turbidity, the value of turbidity sensors to our cloud. So by this we can see the water is impure or pure. It means water is drinkable or not drinkable.